It's Ash from Super Videos back for another live Q&A or Dead Talk as we call it, following Season 6 Episode 9 of Fear the Walking Dead, which was called Things Left to Do. The episode is like right about done, there's like a few minutes left, but I decided to jump on a little earlier to see what kind of conversations we're going to get into. But obviously, people who haven't been able to watch the episode early will probably wait until the episode is done before they jump on this stream, if they were going to jump on it. So we'll try to keep the spoilers out of the first like minute or two in case people are still watching. But the episode, like I said, is just about done. Just like the last few minutes of it is left. So Animated Alex, will there be spoilers? Yes, we will get into spoilers, definitely. There's a lot to talk about, obviously. Like I said, the episode is almost done, so we'll probably wait a minute or two to get into the spoilers. But yes, we'll definitely talk about the episode. I do want to clear something up, though, before people join. Right after my reaction and even throughout my reaction to this episode, and also in my other video that I did following the reaction that I posted, I talked a lot about there being similarities between what they did on this episode of Fear and in this entire arc of the Genie and the Rangers. There was a lot of similarities between that and what they did on the original show with Negan and the Saviors and all that war. And I went through like details about why I feel there are similarities or where there are similarities, and you know which one did it better in a way, and just pointing them out. Now, even though I'm saying that it was the same, it doesn't take away anything from what Fear did. I think a misconception after the reaction was people thought I didn't enjoy the episode as much. That is true to an extent, but only because of the similarities. But the thing is, to be completely honest, most of the things that we went through, Fear did it a little better, and it did it in a kind of more realistic way. And it just paid off a little bit better than what they did on the original show. So even though I'm saying they did the exact same kind of thing, it doesn't mean that it's bad necessarily. And just because they copied doesn't mean that we should like say that it's bad. I don't know if that makes sense, but just to summarize, I did enjoy this episode of Fear. That doesn't mean I should ignore the similarities or pretend like they're not there, but I can also see that there are definitely instances where Fear did it better in this episode. What it took like the original show like 2 seasons, 3 seasons to accomplish, Fear did in like 2 episodes, 3 episodes. But aside from that, there were also some points that I mentioned in my other video that were better, or they were done better on the original show. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, so that it'll help in the conversation, because I don't want people to think that I didn't enjoy this episode, because to be honest, it was definitely a very good episode. It had its problems, and there were definitely, like I said, similarities, but overall I did definitely enjoy it, and I would say it was probably top 3 in this season of Fear. I think the first, or my favorite, has to be episode 1 of season 6. And the next one would probably be, it's tied between this one and the other episode. What was it called? It was in the first half where we had, or was it even in season 6? Anyway, it's top 2 or top 3 for sure, this particular episode. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Let's jump into the questions. I talked way too much for an intro. Let's jump into the comments and questions here. Animated Alex, all right, I'm gonna leave. I don't want spoilers by Ash. All right, no problem. The episode is like right about done, but if you haven't watched, obviously you don't want to watch this because we're gonna dive into spoilers. And I don't think I spoiled anything with what I just talked about, but I don't think Animated Alex was on anyway, so you probably didn't get spoiled. So yeah, we'll give folks a few minutes here to join. And I forgot to mention this. As always, let me know if there's any issues with the stream. I should have probably said that earlier, but I just dived into like my overall thoughts. I'm just gonna make sure we're all good on the stream. Yeah, the episode ended like a couple minutes ago, so we should be good there. Okay, I think we're all set up now and ready, but we'll wait for some more engagement here. Just gonna check something real quick while we wait. Something I did want to mention, my favorite part of this particular episode was how it kind of circled back around to John's death, and how it was like a way to make them not justify, but kind of have justice in a way for John's death. So in the same exact way where Dakota murdered John or shot him in the chest as he was speaking, like mid-sentence, June did the exact same thing to Ginny. And I just thought that was a clever kind of way to circle things around and make things go full circle in a way. I am hoping though that Dakota doesn't turn into Charlie 2.0. I've said this like a couple times, but I really hope that they don't go the direction with Dakota that they did with Charlie. A couple reasons for that. One, as much as we loved Nick and we hated what Charlie did to Nick, I feel like the two biggest differences were, one, Nick was still kind of a popular character, but there was definitely people who didn't enjoy, or sorry about that, who didn't like him, or they didn't mind, or they didn't care about his character. So it definitely, or it impacted it less. Like people weren't as upset as John's death, I feel. With John, a lot more fans loved John, and I think that death just kind of made them almost quit the show. I could say that from personal experience. I know a couple people like that. But aside from that, the other thing is that Charlie had some sort of a justification for killing Nick, or not justification, but like there was like a maybe there was some sort of reasoning there. But with Dakota, there just wasn't that reasoning. And if there was, it was not fleshed out the right way. And it came off as it didn't come off right. You know what I mean? So I think that hurt that death even more. And because of these reasons, I think long term, Dakota can never turn into a character like Charlie. Not that they're that much different, but at least there was that reasoning with what Charlie did. But again, I hope that they don't go that direction, and I hope that we get justice, even more justice, with Dakota coming up. And I just hope that first they don't redeem her, because you just can't do that. And second, and by can't do that, I mean she's not the right character for it. And second, I hope that she dies by the end of the season. I really do. Let me just check something while we wait here. Alright, doesn't look like there's a lot of questions here, so we'll give it a few minutes to see how many people actually join and ask. But if anything, this was a good review for this episode. But we'll give it a few minutes here, and we'll probably cut this stream short in about 25 minutes or so, or 20 minutes or so, depending on the engagement and the activity on the chat. Something is weird with the stream though. I don't even know if the stream is all good right now. So I'm just checking here. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good with the stream here. All right, so we'll give it like maybe 10-15 minutes or 10 minutes to see where we are and how many people join here. I still feel like something's not right with the channel or with the stream. I think we should be good. There's just not a lot of activity, but I think we should be good. If you are on the chat, or if you can hear me and if you can see me, let me know so I can make sure that the stream is all good. Because I don't know, honestly. Maybe I can pull it up here to see. Yeah, let me know if you can see me good, hear me good. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Coben Thomas, hey, not sure why you just called me daddy, but anyway, how are you? Glad you could join the stream. Corbin, I think I called you Coben. Sorry, Corbin. I think that's how you pronounce that. Okay, people are rolling in here. Finally. I think there was something wrong with the stream, honestly. Because I couldn't even open it up for a good minute or two there. Anyway, so we'll give it another 10-15 minutes for Q&A for season 6 episode 9 of Fear the Walking Dead, which is called Things Left to Do, and then we'll end the stream. Obviously, we're gonna do this every Sunday night after each episode, depending on how many people are on and how many questions. Might go longer, it might go, or might be shorter. But we'll try to do one for each episode of Fear for the rest of season 6 for now. And then we'll evaluate what we want to do for season 11 and during the off season. Let me just make sure. I don't even think let me see. Yeah, I did. I was gonna say, I don't even know if I put this on Twitter or Facebook in the community section just to let people know we're live. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the stream on pause and see how many people join here. If not, I'll come back and we'll end the stream, but I'll just let run to see, and in the meantime I'll check to make sure everything is running smoothly. All right, I am back. I don't know what's going on with the stream. There's definitely something up with it, but not sure what's going on with it, but I'll figure it out. And hopefully next week we'll have little or more luck with the stream, and it'll be good. But for now, I think that's pretty much going to be it for this stream. I did talk about most of the stuff I wanted to talk about in this stream anyway, but there was just no one to ask questions, or there was issues with the stream, not sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to see you in the next stream after season 6 episode 10, so next week's episode. Like I said, we'll keep doing this until the final episode of season 6, and then we'll reevaluate when we want to do the streams. For people who have been on the channel for a while, you know that we usually have Friday night streams, but we changed it to Sunday nights just to see how it goes. So depending on how things go after this half of season 6 of Fear with the stream and everything, we might switch it back to the Friday night streams, but we'll see about that. But for now, as far as the schedule goes, we're gonna do Sunday nights just to see how things go, just to switch it up a little bit. But that's pretty much it. Hope to see you on the next one.